After years of relentless warfare against extraterrestrial invaders, Amelia believes she has discovered a potential path to peace. However, the success of her efforts remains uncertain, and the fate of Earth hangs in the balance. This sci-fi movie gonna blow your mind. Let's watch. The movie unfolds with Amelia's monologue, recounting the arrival of the alien mothership 2 years ago. This colossal ship unleashed swarms of unmanned drones, causing widespread devastation and claiming billions of lives. Yet, even more ominous was the subsequent onslaught by an alien force determined to obliterate the remnants of humanity. Against all odds, a courageous group of men and women mounted a successful counter-assault, forging alliances with some sympathetic aliens. However, the actual story begins 72 hours earlier, with Captain Wessex leading an army force in a fierce battle against aliens in Sydney. The city lies in ruins, with Western Sydney fully occupied by the extraterrestrial invaders. Simultaneously, Matt leads a covert mission in occupied territories to rescue prisoners and gather intelligence. Infiltrating an alien base, the team faces a sudden attack from the elite alien forces known as the Kali, equipped with superior armor. With the assistance of Marcus and Dennis, the team overcomes the Kali forces. Meanwhile, Amelia, accompanied by Abe, learns from alien allies the arrival of the Kali's protectors, the Elders, dispatched to retrieve Rainfall. Returning to the Resistance headquarters in Sydney, Matt presents the helmet of a fallen Kali for investigation. This intrigues one of the alien allies, Gary, whom Matt distrusts due to his extraterrestrial origins. As tensions escalate, Captain Wessex discloses that the counter-offensive in Sydney is failing, prompting an urgent evacuation. Amelia, before the dispersal of the team, reveals information about Rainfall, an enigmatic event the aliens frequently reference. Captain Wessex further discloses that Rainfall is a classified American base in Australia. The stage is set for a complex and unpredictable journey as humanity strives to survive against an increasingly formidable extraterrestrial threat. After much deliberation, Hayes agrees to dispatch 2 individuals to investigate the secret American base, and Matt and Gary willingly volunteer for the mission. They part ways with the rest of the team. As the evacuation commences, the aliens intensify their attacks, claiming more lives. Hayes issues orders to board everyone and leave, but Amelia notices him holding back the Eli aliens. She learns that this decision is rooted in the necessity for humans to board first. Following a fierce gunfight, most survivors manage to escape Sydney just before the city is obliterated by a colossal alien missile. Matt and Gary, accompanied by their rideable pet Vox, successfully navigate the chaos. To their surprise, they discover Amelia's younger brother hiding in their vehicle, expressing his desire to assist them. With limited options, they bring him along. The trio, riding Vox, embarks on a journey through the Australian countryside. Passing through alien mining fields, Gary recounts the history of his planet, now lost, which resembled the current state of the aliens' invaded territories. Encountering Kali forces attacking people, Gary engages them in conversation, diverting their attention. Meanwhile, Matt and Marcus reposition themselves for a strategic attack. Seizing control of one of the flying cars, they engage in a heated gunfight, successfully eliminating most of the Kali forces. However, Matt is ensnared by the last Kali, who attempts to strangle him. In a timely intervention, Vox rescues Matt by killing and consuming the Kali. Gary explains Vox's unwavering loyalty, and the trio resumes their journey. On the other side, Amelia and the evacuated group reach a new military base in the mountains at dawn. Upon arrival, the Eli aliens are separated for vetting before being assigned housing. Amelia and Abe express dissatisfaction with this segregation, but assurances are given that the aliens will be cared for. Commander Hayes, now in charge of the military base, reveals his strict leadership style during a tour. Despite Dennis's reservations, Abe persuades him to give Hayes a chance. Hayes takes Abe and Amelia on a comprehensive tour of the base, showcasing its extensive facilities, including a medical center and a well-equipped air force. He explains that they are gearing up for a war against the aliens, utilizing their intelligence to prepare for the impending conflict. Consider checking important information. As Matt and his team settle down for the night, a disturbance interrupts their rest. Gary identifies the source as an apex predator from his home planet, the Xylic. True to his warning, the Xylic appears, obstructing their escape. A clash ensues with the Kali, showcasing Gary's exceptional combat skills as he takes on multiple adversaries. However, the real threat is the Xylic, which corners Matt. His old friend Peter and his daughter Bella intervene, rescuing the team and leading them to their village. Peter explains that he established the village a few months ago and offers the team refuge for the night. However, tensions escalate when villagers, led by Jacob, demand Gary's execution. Peter vouches for Gary, but the villagers remain hostile. Gary attempts to defuse the situation by intimidating them, but it fails, prompting a violent confrontation. Peter and Bella join the fight, while Marcus and Belle protect the Voxes. Matt intervenes by firing a warning shot and threatening the villagers, who disperse with the condition that Gary leaves immediately. The team, now accompanied by Peter and Bella, departs for Rainfall. Meanwhile, back at the base, Amelia distrusts Hayes. Joining forces with Dennis, who shares her sentiments, they infiltrate the restricted area. Securing the key from Robin, the lead pilot, Amelia explores the restricted labs, stumbling upon a bioweapon that Hayes has been developing. Inadvertently, she falls into a tube transporting her to a prison area, revealing imprisoned, tortured, and experimented on aliens. Disgusted, Amelia attempts to free the aliens, but guards intervene, beating her and returning her to the surface. Hayes orders Amelia's imprisonment, but just in the nick of time, Abe and Dennis, accompanied by their men, arrive. Amelia shares the horrifying details with Abe, shocking him. Hayes justifies the experiments, claiming tactical and material advantage. Amelia argues that the bioweapon would result in mass genocide. Abe pleads for humanity's morality, urging Hayes to reconsider. However, Hayes remains steadfast, convinced that these extreme measures are the only way to win the war. The stage is set for a moral dilemma within the ranks as the team grapples with the ethical implications of their mission. Paysden inquires about who was with him, prompting Abe to align with Amelia and relieve Hayes of his command. However, Hayes vehemently resists, and he and his guards point their guns at Abe, creating a tense standoff. As tensions escalate, everyone prepares for a potential conflict. Fortunately, Captain Wessex arrives with his forces just in the nick of time. After listening to both sides, he decides to support Amelia. Hayes and his men are taken into custody. While this unfolds, the aliens gain ground and launch an attack on the base. Captain Wessex is compelled to leave and address the alien threat. Abe assumes control of the operation room. The aliens transmit a message through military comms, demanding Amelia's presence for negotiations, threatening to kill everyone otherwise. Amelia agrees and is joined by Abe. They meet an elder who expresses concern over the atrocities committed by humans against the aliens. Amelia proposes a peace deal for coexistence, but the elder remains unconvinced and attempts to kill Amelia with a spear. In a heroic act, Abe intervenes, sacrificing himself. Amelia rushes back to the base, with Wessex and his team providing cover. Back at the operation room, witnessing Abe's sacrifice, one of the team members releases Hayes. He seizes control once again, resorting to violence against those who try to thwart him. Hayes orders Robin and her team to deploy the bioweapon against the aliens and instructs another team to eliminate the imprisoned aliens. Meanwhile, Matt and his team finally reach their destination. Upon entering the base, they discover Bud and an alien named Steve casually hanging out. The scene unfolds with an unexpected and intriguing encounter, setting the stage for further developments in this complex and high-stakes narrative. The two guides, Bud and Steve, lead the team to the location of Project Rainfall. The movie revisits its opening scene as Bud reveals the shocking truth. Project Rainfall is an alien asteroid sent 65 million years ago to wipe out Earth, allowing the aliens to settle on it. The asteroid that caused the extinction of dinosaurs was intentionally sent by these extraterrestrial beings. Gary adds that their planet was millions of light years away, and all inhabitants were in stasis, traveling through space. He explains that the aliens can't construct the asteroid in space and must destroy it before retrieving it. Matt contacts Hayes to inquire about the plan, but Hayes suggests using the asteroid as bait for the aliens, intending to unleash his bioweapon when they arrive. Gary, however, cuts off communication, urging Matt to find a weapon that will eliminate all aliens, even those who have assisted humans. Matt agrees with Gary's plan, and they hurriedly gather flammable materials to destroy the asteroid. The Kaylee forces discover the location and initiate an attack on the base. Meanwhile, in the military base, Amelia infiltrates the restricted area and contacts Robin, urging her not to use the bioweapon. Robin's team aborts the plan, except for one member who detonates a ship. In the lab, Hayes ambushes Amelia, assaulting her. Despite a brutal struggle, Amelia manages to incapacitate Hayes by releasing the chemical on him. She rushes to the prisons as Hayes succumbs to his own bioweapon. Amelia releases all the imprisoned aliens, leading to a ceasefire among humans. Captain Wessex reassumes control, and evacuation begins as the aliens deploy drones to destroy the base. At the Rainfall base, Matt's team successfully defeats the Kali forces, but the aliens unleash a gravity ship that sucks up the room, trapping Matt, Bella, Marcus, and Gary with the asteroid. Hours later, Amelia and her group arrive at the village, where Peter reveals that the aliens have their asteroid. The movie concludes as the two groups look up, acknowledging that their fate is now in the hands of the aliens, leaving the audience with an air of uncertainty and anticipation.
Here you will get mind-blowing movie recaps every time. Show your support to the channel. Thanks.